Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Monmouth Park here on Saturday. It is the 27th of May, 2023. Gonna look at the 7th race for Monmouth, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it around the world. Let's look at the 7th from Monmouth, which is the Cliffhanger Stakes. It's going for a $100,000 purse race for 3-year-olds and upwards. Field of 7 horses, going to the turf course, the distance of ground of 1,700 meters, if you want to go by that, or the distance of ground of a mile and 1/16th on the Monmouth Park turf course. 1,700 meters, a mile 1/16th. Portable rails are up today at 24 feet, so keep that in mind. The Cliffhanger used to be run actually at the Meadowlands in the fall years and years ago. It used to be, I want to say it was a grade 2 at one point, but it was always a fun, exciting race in the fall at the Meadowlands. Now it's in the spring at Monmouth, but hopefully we could bring some of these races back to the Meadowlands for their fall thoroughbred meeting. Hopefully we could have a full thoroughbred meeting in the fall at the Meadowlands one of these years. Every year they keep saying the next year, yet next year. That's been for like 10 years now, so maybe next year. But my top selection here, I'm going to go with the 2-horse Smokin' Tea. 2-1-7-6 for me in the superfecta. 2-1-7-6 super. Top selection of 2-horse Smokin' Tea. This 4-year-old colt by Warfront. Shug McGahee trains. Nick Juarez gets to mount. Horse's most recent outing came the 5th of May at Churchill. 1 mile on the Matwin turf course, an optional 80 claimer. First off the 2-month refreshing, the horse went by 2 3/4 lengths and had a dream tracking trip from the inside. He stalked. He edged a little wide late. When he got the turn of foot, he went away with it. Career best 93 buyer. That was a good performance. Stepping up to stakes quality horses to the Jersey Shore, not the world's toughest stakes race. I think he could keep the momentum going to finally get 2 wins in a row and run another decent race. 2 back, he ran the 4th of March at Gulfstream, mile 16th on the turf in option 62. He finished 3rd by 2.5 lengths, and from a wide poster, he didn't have the best of breaks that day. Was very wide. He had the lead up to the mark. Was a decent horse. Went on to a decent season so far. Got this horse late, but he ran his heart out that day. And then the handicap at Gulfstream on Pegasus Day, mile 70 on the Tapeta, the 28th of January. First off, the 7-month refreshing. The horse needed the race. Finished 3rd by 3 3/4 lengths at a stupidly wide poster where he didn't break so well. He was very wide. He moved a little bit late, but Willie's Diagnost, Ghost, he really ran that better race. But this horse, he just wasn't getting into him there. But he outran his 25-1 odds that day, especially. And then the Nilia at Belmont, 1 mile on the 4th of July, finishing 7 by 5 3/4 lengths. He just never really showed up. Something must have went amiss because you didn't see the horse for 6 months afterwards. And then the Abaddon at Churchill over the mile on the 8th. He finished 2nd by a head. He had the lead. He got caught late. What can he do? Keep in mind, he was disqualified from purse money that day, so he must have failed the test after that race. But, he's in a good spot to win again. Trading well at Belmont since the last run. I'm going to give him a shot at 3-1 on the ticket. I think the 1-horse James Alios is your second likeliest winner for Danny Gargan. Was a placer at Keeneland most recently on the 15th of April, going a mile 16th on the lawn, where he finished 2nd by 3/4 length. He was a little bit wide. He just couldn't keep up late, but he ran his heart out that day. Off the bench, the 11-month bench at Gulfstream before that, 1 mile on option 25, he won by a length and had a dream tracking trip. He's only started 4 times, but he's always been a good, consistent horse. The buyers have been going up. It wouldn't surprise me. I'll use him in the pick 6 that begins with this race here. But to recap my selection for the 7 from Monmouth, it is the Cliffhanger, a very exciting Cliffhanger this year. Going to go with the 2-horse Smokin' Tea. Give kudos to the 1-horse 2-1-7-6 Super, 2-1 in your multi-race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.